What's up guys, ACAP here to disprove the theories about alternate bus routes and time traveling on transit. Now if you already know the majority of the things that people have talked about and the reasons why people think this, then just click the annotation and I'll fast forward you to the new stuff and why or how I'm disproving it. And okay, right here you see the sign says on for you. Now this is what originally made me start looking for stuff. I thought that it was, talking about how signs, like you see right here, some letters are, there and some letters aren't there. So I thought it was, talking about this. And a lot of people have talked about these signs under the tunnel, and it clearly says day cross and then maybe under me, day cross under me. That's what people are hitting at, and I think that might be true. And it definitely is daytime, as you see here. That is the sun. It's definitely daytime on transit. You might think it's nighttime because the fog makes everything dark, but it's daytime. And behind the diner is this road that, again, this is what people are thinking is the alternate bus route. But it leads directly to this spot right here under the tunnel. And as you see, it is completely blocked off. So I do not think that, this is the actual alternate bus route if it exists at all. But sometimes when the bus driver passes it, though, he says something along the lines of, there was a navigational error and we have to go left. And again, that makes people think, maybe you're supposed to go right, or maybe there's another way to go right, but I really don't think there is. Now getting into the clocks, there's quite a few clocks on transit. I believe there's 6 of them, and there's 4 at the bus depot. 2 of them have the time of like 5:11, which is, I don't understand the significance of that. Maybe 5:11 backwards is 1:15, maybe 115. That might have some significance to it. But the other 2 clocks say 7:50, and 7:50, it's on this clock as well, is actually could be very important, because as you see, there's the 4th clock. Now I show you on the sign here. This is the bus route sign, and there's 2 buses, and there's Route A and there's a Route B. Now 7:50 might be significant because Route B starts at 8 o'clock, so there might be a way to get it to 8 o'clock. And also Route A says no night service, so clearly it's during the day, and that would mean that B does have night service. So how do you get transit to nighttime and to Route B? That's what everyone's talking about. I don't think you could do it, though. And here's why. This is behind the bus depot. The bus actually spawns right here, and everyone sees it, and a lot of people are saying, oh, there has to be an alternate bus route because the bus starts here and then comes around, and we've never seen how to get back here. But I actually got back here in theater mode, and I'm sorry to say that the road ends right here. And the map is incredibly glitchy here. It's definitely not made to play on. Like, in theater mode, you usually can't go through walls and the floors and trees, but back here you can. So the map is not even, finished back here. It's just, they just gave you what you could see from inside the map. But I did not use any hacks or mods, anything like that, to get back here. So I wouldn't exploit the game like that. But yeah, so you guys could try this for yourself, but I assure you I looked everywhere and there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing back here. I just keep going through stuff and running out of road and hitting boundary lines, and I use like lights in the distance as reference points to see when I stop moving, and yeah, there's just nothing. So okay, now this is actually the clock in town in the bank. And it's weird because this is the only clock in transit that has no hour or minute hand. Now that might be important, but I'm not really sure if it is. This is something that people are overlooking, and I think it might be important. The numbers underneath the actual, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 12, it corresponds with military time. 1 is 13, 2 is 14, 3 is 15, etc. But the font of those numbers, I think it looks like the rounds for zombies, like not in Black Ops 2, but I think it looks like, the font. So I think that might correspond with the round. And as you've seen before, the 750 is lined up with the 12. So I thought maybe that, you have to be on round 24 to do this next part. And no one else has tried this, but someone has figured out that if you use the Wonder Weapon on the clock in the diner, that it is very clear that you're interacting with the clock, and there's like this electrical aura around the clock, and outside of the diner there's like a gust of wind. So clearly when you use the Wonder Weapon, and if you don't know how to use the Wonder Weapon, if you don't know how to make the Wonder Weapon, then just click the link in the description and I could show you how to do that. But clearly you're interacting with the clock here, and I thought maybe you have to be on round 24, then do this, and you'll fast forward to like 8 o'clock and maybe get the alternate bus route. But sadly, nothing happened. Now, I didn't have the Tower of Babel activated or any of that stuff started in this game, so maybe you have to do those steps first and then come back on round 24 and do this. Maybe, but I'm not sure. I really just don't see this time traveling or alternate bus routes being true. Most certainly not in Transit. However, there is some more to this Easter egg that we haven't figured out yet, but I really do not think that this is going to be true on Transit. So, I'm sorry to disprove this, but if this has, gave you insight, just leave a like, and yeah, see you later.